Hey everyone, before we get into this video, first of all, here's a little sneak peek into the kitchen. I mean, you guys already saw it in the thumbnail, but if you want to see how I got to this, make sure to keep watching. Also, I wanted to say thank you so much to HelloFresh for sponsoring this video. I'm gonna show you guys how we cook one of the HelloFresh meals at the end in this amazing kitchen. But if you want to check out beforehand, make sure to go to HelloFresh.com and use code Laini10 during HelloFresh's New Year's sale for 10 free meals including shipping. Again, it's code Laini10. I'll have it linked down below. You get 10 free meals for HelloFresh's New Year's Eve sale. What?
10 free meals?
Yeah, 10 free meals. Check it out. And then also stay tuned to the end of the video to watch Brandon and I try and cook something. We're cooking currently, so we'll see how this ends up. So far, it's so good because HelloFresh is so easy to use. I'm gonna show you guys my kitchen and you'll just understand. This is my kitchen. I've talked before about how ugly I think this kitchen is, and I've never really done anything about it being ugly, but I find that I don't want to be in here and cook having like a gross looking kitchen. Even if it's not dirty, it just looks dirty to me all the time because it's so dark and like dingy in here that I don't want to cook. I just want to eat out. I want to be able to like enjoy cooking in here, hanging out in here, having friends over, and not being embarrassed by how gross our kitchen looks. So we're gonna be doing a DIY renter-friendly weekend full renovation. I have some ideas going and the first thing we have to do is go to Home Goods and Target to pick up some things. I need like a little mat for under the sink. I want to get some boxes and crates to organize this, mason jars to make everyone's food look better, and those kind of things. So I'll bring you along. I'm really excited. First step is cleaning this disgusting kitchen. Brandon, want to help?
No, you got it. You're the best cleaner I know.
Stop, you're so sweet. Okay, the dishwasher is going right now, but I think my next line of action is cleaning off all the counters and also everything up here. And then I have that like contact paper to cover the countertops because I hate this ugly blue color. So yeah, so I have to clean off all the countertops. That's the next step. Okay, so we got all the counters cleaned off, and now I have this Amazon. I'm gonna need you. So I got this contact paper off Amazon, and it was just like the best reviewed one. I'm not like the biggest fan of white marble countertops. I felt like the hunchback. Okay, I'm not the biggest fan of like white marble countertops, but I think it's better than this blue. And from the reviews I was seeing, the like white marble is like the best looking one for this contact paper. And I think it's really just gonna brighten this kitchen up. The black appliances and dark cabinets really does make it dark and gloomy, and it shouldn't be because we have so much natural lighting in here. It should be a really uplifting and beautiful atmosphere where you like want to cook amazing meals and all that kind of stuff, and I don't want to do anything in here. So I got 4 rolls of this marble contact paper. It's 16 inches by 10 feet. I thought it came with the tools, but it doesn't, so that's kind of scary. We'll see how we do. Brandon and I have never done this before, so we'll be the guinea pigs for you guys. What was I gonna say? Oh, each one of these was $7, I think, so it's like 28 bucks for all 4 of these for this much counter space. I don't think that's too bad considering it's such like a big difference. And when I was at Target and Home Goods today, It's like the smallest things are like 30 bucks. So I didn't buy a lot when I wanted to get a lot more. I wanted to get little stools and stuff, and they were like 40 bucks each. They weren't even that great and all those kind of things. I'm trying to do this on a budget because, again, this is a rental. I won't be living here long. Everything else I've gotten though, besides this sticker, like contact paper, I'll be able to take to my next apartment. So it justified a lot of it for me. This is the only thing that's waste. I didn't even think about that. That like this is not good for the environment. Stupid. But I'm gonna wait for Brandon to do this. Okay, I'll see you guys when we start working on this. I think I'm the world's most impatient person. I'm starting without Brandon. Let's see how this goes. If I don't have enough, I'll just have to pick back up tomorrow because it delivered in a day. I just finished covering everything and I think it looks so good. There are some pieces that look kind of like trash, but over here just like brightened it so much. I can't get over how much better that looks. You can't get too close and look at it. It's not like perfect. I'm kind of glad I tried it out here, so when I move to Chicago, if I want to do it again, I have like a good technique down. I think tonight we're gonna go to the hockey game because it's $2 beers tonight. I just stuttered so bad. We're gonna go to the hockey game because it's $2 beers tonight, and then we will come back tomorrow morning when I have the sun to work with, and we'll start doing more of the fun parts. But honestly, I would rather do this 100 times over than ever paint. Again, I hate painting. Okay, so I did not think that was going to take as long as it did. I'm like way too much of a perfectionist to be doing this kind of thing. I reorganized and organized, as you saw, like 500 times. I didn't think I was gonna use all these bins, but honestly they helped so much. You saw it looked psychotic before. Also, we had a lot of empty packaging. And by we, I mean Sandra and Brandon had a lot of empty packaging, like one granola bar in a giant box or one thing of mac and cheese in a giant box. So I threw away the big pieces and it just made so much space. Also, everything just looks so much organized in these kind of bins. These bins were $5 at Target, and looking at them all folded up, they look like trash. I was like, oh my god, these are so ugly. But the bins up top, I think were 15 a piece. And I was like, I can't justify buying 4 of those. So I bought 2 just to add a little bit of like dimension and difference. I have a stain on my shirt. But these I don't think look that bad. I think like this little grommet washer thing really adds like a lot to it, and they look fine together. I think this is done, and like we have extra space to put stuff up there, so I think the microwave looks so nice there, and gets it like off that other wall. I want to move this whole contraption into we have like a spare closet, because I think that's like Sandro's like extra food or something. All that food is Sandro's. And then also Sandro has 2 shelves, and he has a fridge in his room, and basically the whole freezer. Honestly, this would not have been able to happen if Izzy was still here. With 5 people sharing this, like it was just always gonna, it was destined to be disgusting. But 4 people is much more attainable. So I think I gotta clean up this giant mess that I have down here of all the trash. And then I'm gonna start kind of placing things on the countertops of how I want, and I have to wipe down like the oven and fridge and those things. But the table you're on right now, I might move you guys because all of our alcohol was on it, but now our alcohol's down here, and I like it kind of hidden. I don't want to show off how much alcohol we drink in college, or at least in Grand Valley and like state in the colleges I've been. People, all their empty vodka and like liquor bottles or even wine bottles, they like display them at the top of their cabinets, and it's always just blown my mind that you are trying to show off how much alcohol you've drank, how much money you've spent on that. And it just looks so cluttered and ugly. Let me redo your apartment. Okay, so I'm gonna start next step, thank goodness, because I'm so over this thing. So the next thing we're gonna do is a little DIY, and I got this inspiration off of Pinterest. I really like the look when people hang their pots and pans from like the ceiling with like one of those ceiling hangers, but our ceilings are so high that I cannot reach them. If I bought a ladder or something, but it'd be like a $100 ladder, and to do that, not worth it to me. So I called my dad. Yes, this would not be a room makeover video without some assistance from my dad, and he suggested just hanging or placing a metal pipe, this plumber's pipe that we use to make the clothing rack, in between, and then in between these two cabinets, and then getting S hooks and hanging my pots that way. And I love that idea because it was no drilling, no holes in the wall, and exactly what I wanted. So my dad told me a lot more of an in-depth way of doing this, with either drilling it still into the cabinet or getting Velcro and kind of Velcroing it in, which would have been really easy, but by the time we got to Home Depot yesterday, I like wanted to die and did not want to go find Velcro. So this pipe cost me $8. The S hooks on Amazon cost me $5. I'm going to just place it up there and then kind of anchor it, instead of with Velcro, with plants, because that's all I know how to use. So here we go. Some bigger plants up there, but because the ceiling's so high, I kind of want to accentuate it, not accentuate. So then we've got the S hooks from Amazon. I'll have everything I got off Amazon linked down below, and whatever I can find that I got from Target and Home Goods. Does Home Goods have a website? I don't know, from Target down below, but anything I find will be linked below. So that pipe is a 1/2 inch width, and then I think these S hooks are 1.5 inch, but I don't think that matters. Got a pan, not a pot. Adorable. Our whisk, a colander. This is so freaking cute. And then all of our spatulas and stuff are just really ugly and dingy, and it was time to get new ones. And I found this bamboo set from Home Goods, and it was $3 for all of these. Okay, this is so cute. Nobody's here to appreciate my work of art. I love that, I did that. So this cost $8 for the pull and $5 for the S hooks. Do the math. $13. I thought our little cheese grater hung up would be cute. I think it's just all about adding like different textures. I think that's all we have that has holes that can be hung up. My camera's gonna die. I'm gonna go change the battery, and then we'll further look at this. I was talking to my dad about like this DIY. I wanted to FaceTime him and make sure I wasn't gonna show you guys something that was really stupid to do, because I'll get these ideas and then my dad will talk me through like the logical way of it won't rip your wall out or like pull something down. So he said, I was like kind of indifferent about whether I wanted to do copper or the black pipe. I think the black pipe is cheaper and it's stronger. So if you end up wanting to do this with like a copper pipe, my dad said get a wooden rod and put it through the copper pipe just so it has a little more sturdiness of holding it up. Thank you, Pop. I can't wait to cook in here. Just imagine me cooking. You'll see me cooking later. everyone, so we finally finished, actually not finally, this took less than like 24 hours to do, and the entire kitchen cost under $200 to do over. So I'm gonna go through a little more in depth because I don't think I really shared exactly where I got a lot of things, and I want to do that with you guys. So starting over here, just where we used to throw like all our junk, and it looked awful. We already had these bins, we just were not utilizing them correctly. So we just threw like our plastic bags and tin foil, those kind of things in there. And then we have these little dishwashing pods, and I just don't like how the packaging looks, and it's so much easier to have them out. So throwing them in mason jars I think is really cute and still easy to grab one and put it in the dishwasher. And then we just have a plant, a pot, and then Ernie's new stand we got from Home Goods. So right there, the only thing new we have is Ernie's food thing. Then up here, these plants were originally on the windowsill, but I moved them up here, and it really draws your eye up to realize how high our ceilings are, because that is one thing I love about this apartment is how high our ceilings are, and I felt like we weren't utilizing it as well before. Then this way, you guys saw this DIY, and I'm obsessed with how it came out. Altogether, it cost $13. It's a pole and S-hooks. Legendary, revolutionary, amazing. Okay, then coming down to the counter, don't look at these ones. These ones aren't good because it was getting dark out, and when I was doing it, I was like in a rush, being dramatic. But these weren't that bad to put on, and I know I could have done a better job. I was just being me and rushing through it, but really not that bad. All you need is an X-Acto knife, which I didn't have. I was using a kitchen knife, and a credit card or a gift card, and you're good to go. So this hand soap bottle I got from Target, and I just put my dish soap in there. Then we have hand soap, and then another hand soap, bar soap, with this little dish my mom got me. And then down here, this little rug was 20 bucks from Target. Then we have this little thing, which I already have, just to hold all our utensils. I think that's really cute. And then down here, this mitt was on clearance from Target. It was less than $1. And then all these dish towels were from Target, and they were $1. They're really thin and small, but I kind of like it better that way because they dry faster and they're dark, so they don't look disgusting when somebody spills their ramen and cleans it up. Then over here, we have our toaster. We used to have 2 toasters because Izzy has celiac disease, so she had to have her own toaster. She moved out, so now we have 1. I have my Dunkin' Donuts coffee, my percolator. If you guys need a coffee machine, get a percolator because it's no waste, not like a Keurig, and it doesn't even need a coffee filter. You just put the coffee right in there. And then I just got this at Target. It's a milk frother. We have a plant that was over on the windowsill again. These 2 boxes were from Target. They were 20 bucks each, which is 20 or 15, I can't remember, which is kind of expensive, but I really like how they look. They hide all of Brandon's ugly food. And then I got these little things from Target. I think these were $2. Doesn't say. $2. That's like Brandon's county, what is it?
Oh, it's my lemonade.
Your county time lemonade?
Country time.
Country time lemonade, which he was very upset when he saw me pouring his country time lemonade into one of these, but this looks so much more chic. Then these jars are just like old soup cans. My other plant, moved the microwave up here from down there. Look at these little bamboo chopsticks. My mom got me those. That's another like reusable jar. Half of these jars are just from old soup, or like, I think it's all soup or tomato sauce. But then these 2 different jars, I already have these again. They're from Urban, but I think this one's $2 and this one was $4 when I got them. They were really on sale, so I could justify it. Because originally I think they were like $13 or something stupid. And then more of Sandro's things. Marshmallows, I don't understand, but. And then these little bins, I was saying were $5 from Target. They look so ugly when they're just like hanging up, but I think they look really nice and were cheap. Does the job, hides again. Like this kind of packaging. Like nobody wants to see this. I understand I'm dramatic. Then we just have our alcohol and then more food down here. We already had these bins. They're not my favorite, but bins can add up so quickly of being expensive, so it wasn't that big of a deal with me. We have another plant, and we have some more plants, a mini fridge. because again, we have so many roommates that we need space. Then this little chair I've shown before, it's from Catherine's grandma. And then this blanket, I think is from Wayfair or something. My mom got it like last year. But this little bench, when you want to eat, you can just push it up and eat here with friends. Now maybe we'll actually eat in the kitchen because it's not so ugly. Right here, we just have another little plant, Sandro's espresso maker. This candle, this board is from Target, and that bowl was a birthday gift. And then the best part that Brandon hates, this giant trash can. You have a bunch of roommates, you need this giant trash can because you don't take out the trash every single day like we used to. But that is the finished kitchen. I'm so happy with how it turned out. I can't wait to start cooking in here. I really think we're gonna use this kitchen so much more, even have people over. It was so embarrassing and ugly before. Maybe I just thought that way, but I thought it was embarrassing and ugly before, and now I'm just excited to be able to cook a lot of food and cook with friends, hang out with friends here, and use it how we're supposed to. We're gonna make the Southwest stuffed zucchini bowl. It all comes in this little package, and they were 3 of them in that box, and they got shipped to our apartment. So everything is exactly how much you need. How cute is this? I'm so excited to finally cook in the kitchen. So I'm really loving HelloFresh because it cuts out the stressful kind of meal planning or matching. Wait, this looks weird.
What?
Now we're wearing the same thing. This is Brandon's also. HelloFresh cuts out the stressful part of meal planning, and this is something I struggle with a lot when cooking for Brandon and I. I can't get over how we look in the viewfinder matching. But Brandon is vegetarian and I'm vegan, so HelloFresh has veggie options, and this veggie option does come with like cheese and sour cream. I have my own cheese and sour cream that Brandon doesn't like, so this is really nice because I don't like buying a full thing of cheese if I'm just gonna make one meal for Brandon to eat with me. So it's so nice to have these small, perfect portions of the like dairy and egg kind of things that Brandon will eat, and then I have my own substitutes, and this simple like step-by-step with the pictures and the guide makes it so easy to follow and not stressful when looking in when to substitute what. The HelloFresh meals now start from $5.66 per serving, which is so cheap and so much cheaper than what I end up making. So we're so excited to be working with America's #1 meal kit, HelloFresh. So a big priority for me is sustainability. HelloFresh's carbon footprint is now 25% lower than the average grocery store, and that is such a key factor to me for when I'm grocery shopping, or now for when I'm getting HelloFresh. And then I used to always think a lot about how this was packaged, but HelloFresh is almost used entirely by recycled materials for all their packaging. So this is a great sustainable way to cook for really inexpensive. Okay, we just finished dressing everything. So before we take the first bite, remember to use code Laini10 for your first 10 meals free from HelloFresh. You can click the link below. Ready?
Yes.
I've never cooked anything like this before, so I'm very terrified. That's actually really good. While we were making it, I kind of had zero faith in us, but that's really good.
Good one.
That's saying a lot from Brandon considering he doesn't like zucchini.
Go ahead.
Oh, he's never had a zucchini. Yeah, this is so good though, and something I would never try making if it wasn't in one of these HelloFresh boxes. So thank you so much again to HelloFresh for sponsoring this video. Make sure to click the link below. Use my code Laini10 for your first 10 meals free from HelloFresh. Thank you so much for watching. I love each and every one of you so much. It means the absolute world to me. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you next week. Bye.